playing as Roderick. Oh yeah, I don't know if all these men will listen to me or not. Hopefully.
Fucking Westeros. Slave all my life. And I've never been so fucking hungry.
We've passed villages. We should have raided them.
You didn't come here to pillage the countryside.
We didn't come to get ambushed either. But plans change.
You can't believe my little brother's gone.
Sorry.
All that bloody fool wanted was to come back to Westeros and fight for his family. I told him it was stupid, that we had a good thing going across the narrow sea. But he did it anyway. All for a family who cast him out. Who banished him to the other side of the world, but begged him to return when they needed him.
He might have been an exile, but his name never stopped being Forrester. I doubt a day went by he didn't remember it.
Well, maybe you're right. Because there isn't a day goes by that I don't think about getting revenge against the Whitehills.
Good job.
I keep expecting to turn my head and see him riding beside me. Laughing at the idea that he, of all people, could actually be dead. But then I turn and it's just you.
I'm sorry.
No offense. It's just not how I expected this would go.
I know how you feel, Beskar.
No, you don't. You hadn't seen him in years.
Him and I, we used to sneak out of Ironrath and get drunk on mead with the Chandler's daughters. He could drink like a fish, but I'd get so drunk he'd have to help me walk home. One time he even carried me.
We did the same thing once, actually. Except it was Valerian fire whiskey and a butcher's girl.
So
Now here we
similar.
are, both of us, without the man we once called brother.
Maybe you do understand.
Of course I
If I do just one more thing in this piss life of mine, it'll be to make those bastards pay.
You'll get your chance. The Whitehills are coming for us, have no doubt. But before we deal with them, Roderick needs to tell his mother that she's lost another son.
Oh god. Mama had to know. How can I tell my mom? Can she pick it? Hopefully she can take it. Yes.
Roderick! I was so worried. You've returned. I knew you would.
I'm so sorry.
Roderick, where is your brother? I don't understand. Did Asher not arrive? Oh, he wouldn't have missed the ship.
This may be hard to understand. But Asher gave his life so that I could keep mine.
No! Easy, I've got you.
Oh no.
Oh, Asher, you brave, foolish boy.
I'm so sorry.
Roderick.
My lord, the people loved Asher. He was a legend to them.
Asher is dead! Murdered! But mark my words! We will avenge him! Any man, woman or child bearing the name Whitehill will pay the price for his death!
And how will you do this? With plows and swine? Asher Asher brought us here to fight, but Asher's dead.
I
What's
knew.
coming isn't battle. It's slaughter.
You don't know the first thing about our wars.
Bah! You think we can't see the difference between strength and weakness? Your people are terrified. Your walls are made of wood. What's to stop us taking what we want and leaving this shithole? There is food, gold, weapons. We could make out well here.
And what then, Amaya? Where will you go?
North to the freezing wastes beyond the wall? Or south? To die for some fool house rebelling against the Lannisters?
We'll survive.
Not in Westeros, you won't. You need us.
Though, he's nothing like Asher!
And you're nothing like real sellswords.
Yet you want us to fight like it.
What I want is for you to obey Lord Roderick.
I
not
knew
our
this
lord.
coming.
Show some respect.
Doesn't mean shit to me.
Oh, fucking hell.
Silence! If we fight amongst ourselves, we're dead. If we mistrust each other, we're dead. Either we band together, or Ironrath will be the last place any of us ever see.
What are you?
I bring a message from the Lady Gwyn.
Lady Queen.
Gwen? Gwen Whitehill?
What does she say?
They're on the march. They'll be at our gates by nightfall.
Oh no! This is super bad.
Fucking great.
Please remain calm, please.
Look to your lord. Look to your lord.
Grab whatever weapons you can find. It's time to prepare for battle.
Yes, it's time to prepare for battle. I will never give in. Oh, come on. Come on.
He's lying.
What the?
Look at him. He's a crow. This is no mistake. Do you take us for fools?
No.
Never
I
seen
got
a
a
crow
pendant.
this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter.
I need
I
help.
don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy.
Says the man who wounded my bear. Who came here uninvited.
How I know there's
I could
a
have
bear?
killed you out there. As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like.
Wait,
But I
My-
could make you understand.
my friend have
Enough,
that.
Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have?
I have a proof.
If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil. Made from ironwood.
Do you believe?
Harida East.
Woohoo!
You trust this crow.
That necklace is Forrester Ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
Thank you.
My
for
friend is
believing.
wounded.
Can I heal him? He needs some help.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis. Wait! Where are you taking him? Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner?
No.
Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
I promised to protect her.
A wildling girl?
I swore nothing bad would happen to her.
I told you we couldn't trust him.
My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josra.
What is this place?
Yes. Why am I
A
here?
refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it.
Great power?
I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago, betrayed by Walder Frey.
Yes.
You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
No.
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
I risked my life to get here. I deserted the Night's Watch, broke my vows, fought wildlings. By the gods, I deserve to know.
And we should trust an oathbreaker.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
This your hell.
Whites.
What? Who is white?
Gregor wen Fanden Bjonen! This is the gift the Grove gives me. I control these warriors.
Okay.
What about them?
Hiftanes!
What? No! Let me go!
What are you doing to her? Oh my god.
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming. I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
Don't do anything stupid. Okay.
There's something wrong with them, Garrett.
What
Those
thing?
warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
I don't know them too.
Ready!
Okay, I'm
Aye.
ready. Just don't do anything fishy, go. Oh no. Oh! It's you!
Lady Mira! Wait!
Why?
What is it?
Guards! They're searching your room.
Oh shit. Yeah, right.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder. Come on, we can't stay here.
Okay. Where should we go?
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What?
That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us,
Oh god.
we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
This must be bad.
They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
We will...
Don't worry, Tom. We'll figure out who's behind this. We've managed to get this far, haven't we?
You're right, Lady Mira. But we ain't faced nothing like this.
We need to find out who is the what.
But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier store by the river gate, on Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Nice. I don't want to stay here.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you.
What?
Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The coal boy. Take him.
Oh god. Oh shit. Oh shit. I have no one to trust. Oh, we're going to fight. War is coming. Oh my god, this is just like Lord of the Rings.
We've secured the gates and put archers on the battlement. What footmen we have are armed and ready.
Talia and Elena?
In the cellars, where they'll be safe.
You should be down there too, Alyssa.
And let Ludd think that I'm afraid.
Roderick Forrester! By order of Houses Whitehill, Bolton, and Baratheon, I order you to surrender your keep and present yourself for execution!
Wow.
He must be shitting in his britches. The coward.
Go fuck yourself, lad! Don't
Yes.
blame me for this, Roderick! Ramsay Snow said only one of our houses can survive. It will
Rams.
not be yours. Ryan! Bring the gift!
No,
Holy shit.
what's he doing?
I brought you something to mount on your wall!
What the?
Come on, lad! Hold it up so your brother can see.
Fuck!
What is he holding? Oh my god!
Oh, you should have seen the rest of him!
Or what's left after we fed it to the...
The next pike's for you, Lud. I'll see to it myself.
Oh, it's beginning to bore me. Take the gate!
You paid for this, asshole!
Arrows! Watch out! Get out of the way!
Run, guys! We need to defend! Defend! Oh no!
My lord, the men are looking to you.
Return fire! Return fire!
Yes! Kill as many as possible!
Find me when the gate falls! Need to get off this bloody wall!
That animal! He's taken everything from us.
What's happening out there?
Nothing good.
This is Royland's fault. Because of him, the Whitehills know our numbers, our defences, the strength of our gate, and they're using Ryan as a human shield.
I'd say we have hours, maybe less.
This won't be a siege, my lord. It'll be a rout.
We need to counterattack. Hit them where it hurts.
But how? They'll slaughter us the moment we raise the gate.
Then we don't go out the gate. Duncan, the map.
What map? So what we should do?
A small enough party could sneak out the postern gate.
Okay.
If we cut through the forest and along this hunting trail, we'd end up here, behind Ludd's army.
Sounds like a plan to me. We hit their camp, kill some Whitehills, and maybe get your brother back in the bargain.
My lord, I see why this is appealing. But if you're caught out there, this war is over. They'll kill you. They'll kill Ryan. They'll marry Mira and Talia to second sons from minor houses. It'll be the end of your line.
We don't have time to argue, Duncan.
This is the only chance we've got.
Of course, my lord. Just be careful.
There's no
Maya, this is it.
more time.
Going to war. Are you with me or not?
I'm ready to fight with me.
We are with you. Only because Asher already paid us. Then we leave this shit-cold land.
We'll either have won, or we'll all be...
Oh god, no.
Arrows! We need arrows! It's up to you to hold the castle, Duncan.
You'll not set foot in Ironrath on my watch.
Okay, good. We're gonna fight.
Leave for your own welfare.
So you'd cut me loose like some injured horse?
Give me a moment. Elena, why aren't you inside?
Your maester wants to send me away.
Glenmores have cousins in the Riverlands.
I've stood by you since the beginning, Roderick. If our nights together meant anything to you, tell him I belong here at Ironrath. Tell him I make my own choices.
My lady, this is foolishness.
Of course you do, Elena. This is your home now.
Thank you.
Oh god.
Roderick, we have to go, now!
May the gods be with you today, Roderick. I'll be waiting.
The gate won't hold
Yes.
much longer.
Then follow me. Let's end this before they do.
We will do this. I will make them pay for what they did to us. And hopefully Carrot can help us. Carrot.